Hello everyone and welcome to my brand new video and welcome to my channel. Most importantly, today I'm going to talk about something so exciting, and it is how to glow up back to school fast. I know some of you are already in school. I totally understand that. I'm a little bit late. No, I'm not, because some of you have started maybe today, especially in university, and are also starting in the next coming weeks. So I thought that it would be such a cool video to focus on how to glow up physically and mentally for school fast. But at the same time, I know loads of you also want to reinvent yourself. And reinvention comes with glow up, you know? You're sort of like a caterpillar inside of your cocoon, and then suddenly you change into a butterfly. And you all want to be butterflies, I know that for sure. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to become that butterfly and how to become a fabulous, truly wonderful person inside and out, because it's important. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this video, and also don't forget to hit that bell button so you can see more videos of me in the future. So grab some champagne, grab some wine, grab some, I don't know, coffee, hot chocolate, and just sit back and watch this video, because I'm going to be giving you some very important points that you need before you go into school on how to glow up fast and be that Regina George. I'm joking. And be that, I don't know, I've always liked Gretchen Wiener. I don't know, be a boss in your life. So yeah, continue to watch. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you in order to glow up is to look after the outer part of your being. That means the makeup you wear, the skincare that you use, your hygiene, your hair, everything like that. Unfortunately, as human beings, we tend to look at the outer part of everyone. We don't bother to look at their inside and who they are as a person. It sucks, but that's just the way it is. So literally go through your skincare routine, like literally list it out if you want to on a piece of paper. That goes for when you're about to go to bed. Do like a nighttime routine with eye serums, with facial serums, with glow drops, anything like that that will just really rejuvenate your skin overnight and keep it looking healthy and fresh. I do this literally all the time. Every night I do not go to bed unless I've washed off my makeup and I've done the whole skincare routine. Glowing under is so important for your makeup, because if your skin is looking very harsh and very dry and very really crusty, then your makeup is just going to look horrible and people are going to notice that. So definitely do that. Makeup is so important. I have a lot of makeup. We're not even going to go there, but most importantly, it makes you look like a totally different person. I like to use sort of bronzy sort of makeup looks, ones that make me look like I've just been to the Mediterranean or the Caribbean and back. So definitely look at your favorite makeup artists on YouTube and imitate them. The second point I'm going to tell you in order to glow up before you go back to school is to have confidence. Yes. You've possibly heard that like a ton of times, but honestly, confidence is amazing. People literally feed off other people's energy. Therefore, if you're not confident, they're going to know it, and they're going to start treating you on how you kind of perceive yourself and how you kind of radiate that energy. So it's so important, you guys. I mean it, is to just practice and learn how to become confident. For instance, none of us were really born confident unless you were freaking, I don't know, some superhero or something. But I honestly tell everyone that. I tell my friends that. I'm such a good friend. I honestly tell my friends, like, don't worry about what people say. Just honestly have confidence within yourself, because you were born alone and you're going to die alone. Those people aren't going to be born with you, or they're not going to die with you. So you might as well just love yourself and love who you are. Now, in order to be confident is basically a ton of things. But from my experience, this is how I became confident when I was younger. So yeah, when you're younger, you're sort of not very confident within yourself sometimes. You're young, you're not really experienced, the world is big, and yeah, it can be very overwhelming. So in order to be confident, this is what I had done. I basically worked on my posture. I worked on the way I walked. I worked on the way I saw the world. So for instance, body language is very important. Make sure everything is high. What do you think of when you think of confident people? You think of them as being high class. You think of them as not being low in the dumpster or whatever. You think of them being like a mountain. They are on the peak of the mountain. Therefore, you should do that too. So work on your posture. Is it straight? Is it tall? Look at ballerinas. They don't stand or sort of lean slouched. They're very elegant. They're very like postured. Just look at the runway models. Naomi Campbell, when she walks that runway, she owns that runway. And this is another thing. If you don't really know how to start from scratch on how to be confident, I would highly, highly recommend imitating someone you think is confident. I really imitate celebrities. They seem like they're out of this world and they're not really within reach. So I imitate people that I think are confident, and that doesn't mean that you should change yourself in order to be like them, but they have some really good traits that you could also sort of learn from and improve in yourself. And yeah, that would really, really help with your confidence. And also, if you don't know how to be confident, really, fake it until you make it, because really everyone in this world is acting. Everyone is not really who they say they are. It's just all acting. That's how we live lives in general. Life is a show. Honestly, that's what I believe. Life is a show, so you might as well be a part of it and fake it until you make it. Step number 3 is fashion, the clothes you wear. As I said, human beings love to look. They love to look, and do you know what else they love to do? They love to judge. So you might as well just make the most out of it and dress the way you want to dress, but also dress elegantly, dress nicely. It just shows you as a character who you are. I know some of you girls like city girls and all of that stuff, but let me tell you there's something. The world doesn't run on city girls level in general. It runs on like a fantasy level of really what men want, but that's another topic. So dress in the real world, dress in the real sense. So if you don't know how to dress, again, imitation. Imitate your favorite celebrities, even your best friends or your friends or that girl in class that you think has an amazing fashion sense. Because with me, I literally look at people and I take notes in my mind. I'm like, girl, I want to get that from the shop. I love her top. I want to imitate that because you know what? It will look good on me. You know, it looks good on her, but it will also look good on me. So definitely take mental notes of other people. Don't be afraid to copy other people, but do it yourself. Do it in your way. Don't literally copy their embodiment, because that's just, I would hate that if someone did that to me. So definitely work on your fashion sense. Read magazines, or rather, what's even better that I do is Instagram. Instagram has tons of fashion feeds, has tons of just fashion dedicated pages. So I would definitely take notes on that, and you can shop in affordable shops. You can do all of that. Misguided, Pretty Little Thing, Depop. I love Depop. It's amazing. So definitely work on your fashion sense, because that would also change the way you think about yourself and the way others think about you. So that is definitely important before you go back to school, is work on what you like to wear and what you don't like to wear. It really helps. The next thing that I would definitely say, is that step number 4? I think it's step number 4, is to focus on your education. Back to school doesn't really mean to change just your outside appearance. You can work on your hair, you can work on your makeup, you can work on your clothing, but really, if this thing is not worked up, you're doomed for failure in life. Like, The amount of times that girls spend on grooming themselves, but they come up with the most utter garbage, is not the best representation of who you are as a person. So if you can, really focus on your studies, really focus on what would make you a better person in the long run. I always think that glowing up is also glowing up with your knowledge. Now, what's that word? What's that word when you're really attracted to clever people? There's a word for it. Yeah, I totally forgot what it is. But I'm really attracted to clever people. To those people who can give me emotional and intellectual stimulation. They are up my street, like wow. But why can't you be like that? Why can't you be the girl who comes up with the most interesting facts? Like comes up with the most interesting thing? Everyone wants to be around someone who's interesting. Why can't it be you? If you don't know how to become interesting and to really become an intellectually stimulating individual, read books. Study something that interests you. I don't know, do anything that would really just stimulate that mind of yours. And stimulation is a form of exercise. You know, if you want to get stronger, you teach your bones to really regain strength and all that stuff. Anyways, for you girls out there who think that playing dumb and acting dumb is the way forward, you are totally bonkers. You are wrong. People don't appreciate dumb people. It's just mentally draining, which is the opposite to mental stimulation. So definitely work on yourself if you can't do basic things or you think that being dumb is the way forward, because it isn't. Guys don't appreciate that. Step number 5, I think, I'm literally losing count, is join a club. Get yourself a new hobby. So for me, I've joined a club. I'm not going to say yet because it's not confirmed. And I'm very happy to do that because I know that it's going to be added on my life CV or my life sort of bucket list, just ticked and everything. Why can't you do that? Imagine if someone asks you, so what do you do besides working or going to school? You tell them that you do that, you do this club, you do this hobby. They're going to be so interested in you and you're going to sound interesting. And literally, in order to glow up, do something that no one else has done. Do something that is meaningful to your mental stimulation and your physical stimulation. Something that would really benefit you for the long run. And to facing our fears and challenges, it definitely grows us as a person and definitely allows us to glow up. Set boundaries. When you go into a new school year, I think it's very important to learn about yourself even more. With learning about yourself comes responsibility to look after yourself, to sort of show people that this is who I am and this is what I do, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, so don't cross it. And I feel like people should do it in a very gentle manner. Some people are very ruthless with doing it, and that's where you happen to have bullies or becoming a bully yourself, and that's not good. So definitely tell people in sort of a non-verbal way, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. So doing that, I would also say tell them directly. Say yes, say a no, but say it genuinely. If someone says, come clubbing with us, or they like urge you to drink lots and you feel very uncomfortable, just say no, politely decline. No is just one word, 2 letters. It's so easy yet so hard to say because you want to please others, but don't do that. If you want to glow up, think about yourself first. Think about what I like, what I don't like. Who am I? What are my boundaries? Think about all of those things because it really does help you, and people really will know when to not cross the line. And honestly, if you just communicate with them, it's so simple. If they don't like it, hit the high road. And that's what I like to say. But if they're your true friends, if they're true genuine people around you, they will respect you and really maybe even tell others, oh, she doesn't like doing that, you should possibly leave her alone. Level up, level up. Okay, right. Oh, my back, I need to stretch it. Okay, I'm going to the next one. I've literally got my laptop over there and I'm reading the points off it, so yeah, I need a little bit of a stretch. 1 second. We spend so much time in our lives and in our days caring about what people think about us that we don't even really care to validate ourselves and really to say, you know what, I'm fucking amazing. I don't really understand why we care about other people's opinions. It's just a conditioning of like society. Especially us girls, our mothers make us wary of like how other people will perceive us. Like, don't do that, put your hands underneath the table, eat with a napkin on your lap, otherwise this person's gonna think you're a pig. Literally, if your mother didn't do that to you, I don't know who did. And I understand there's certain limits that you should have towards other people, but the ones that we shouldn't are the ones that are very important to us, that we should hold on for ourselves, such as the way you think, the things you like, your interests, your hobbies. I think that we're living in a world where it's just very robotic in a way, that everyone wants a clone of the next person. But how can we get other people to tolerate us? That is where I'm getting. So this is why I think it's so important to not give a damn about what people say about you, because at the end of the day, they're possibly doing the same thing you are, but just behind closed doors. That's the thing. People are really good hypocrites. And that's what I'm saying in my last point, that life is a show. Everyone's just acting, especially if they're in front of certain individuals, they'll put on an act. So it's very easy to get sucked into that negativity and to lose yourself and to change yourself just to fit in. So that means dress the way you want, but respectfully. Again, there's another boundary in that one. Be who you want to be, but respectfully. So if you're a person who's very opinionated and very argumentative and it kind of offends people and you have a very, like, I don't know, abrasive personality, learn how to tone that down and to be respectful of others. It's very easy to say I'm this, I'm that, but there's no limit and it kind of offends people. Again, it's kind of too much of anything can make you sick. So even if you're a really sweet person, there's a limit to being nice. You know, you get those individuals who are too nice and you get those individuals who are too mean, and that's just too much. Like, tone it down. And I've definitely been those people. I think we all have. I've been too nice, I've been too mean, but the thing is, as you grow older, you learn how to set boundaries and to set limits, because not everyone has the kindest of agendas within themselves. So yeah, definitely do all these things because they will literally help you glow up physically, yet, and most importantly, mentally. And if you have any questions that you want to ask me, definitely do that on Instagram, on the comment section down below, because I will certainly get back to you. And if you want a private talk about a problem that you have in school, within yourself, I am definitely down to telling you what you need to hear. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this video, because I have like more things that I want to talk to you about, more things I want to show you. And if you guys have any more ideas on video content that you want me to do, fashion, clothing, these chatty videos, advice videos, I can definitely do that for you. Just let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you all the best in your new school life. Make this one to remember. Just be yourself. And yeah, have lots of fun, especially you university students. It goes so quick. Anyways, I will see you in the next video. Bye, lovelies.